Good morning, everyone. My name is Kasey, the Success Catalyst, and today I am a guest on Mr. Cage Thought of the Day. And what I want to share today is a quote that I actually just thought about it last week or so when I posted it. It was just something about how I felt. It was just in my spirit. And so I want to elaborate a little bit more about that with you guys today. And the quote is, "Do not give VIP access to those who should have nosebleed seats." And I think I could drop the mic right there, but I would like to go into further detail because I think the next question is, why do we do that? Why do we allow people in our lives and in our spaces when we know that they don't need to be there? And as I was thinking about this, I just had a couple of thoughts. And one is sometimes we want validation, and we will allow people to stay in our space, or we will go into their spaces and allow them to have a relationship with us when we know that for many different reasons that is not what is healthy, it's not what is reciprocated. And then the other piece is just being in denial and accepting the fact that those people who you really expect and desire to care for you in the way that you desire, that they just don't. And I think those two realities is what pretty much leaves us in spaces where we do allow people to have access to us when they need to be way back in the back, and when you think about a game or something, and when we talk about we're gonna get box VIP tickets or we're gonna get front row tickets, it comes with the cost. Not everyone is going to have those seats, you know what I'm saying? So it should be that same way. If it's like that for a game, it definitely should be like that for our lives, in terms of if people are going to be up close and personal with us, in relationship with us, in partnership with us. It's so important that people value you, that people value us, that people respect who we are, people respect, what it is that we come with. And I think a lot of times out of that validation, or seeking that validation, and out of that approval, and just not believing that the people who you would want to be in those front row seats probably are not just going to be there. And we need to come to terms with that and do assessments and evaluations in our lives with people that we're in relationship with. I think that is so important for us. It's possible that you could have a relationship with someone for 10 plus years, and it comes a point in time where they no longer need to have access to you anymore. Yeah, it's been 10 years, but if that growth is not transferring over into these next seasons, into these next days, then we need to do something differently. Because what I do understand is, especially if you are one who desire for more in your life, desire for positivity in your life, that desires a healthy space in your life, these type of assessments need to be taken so that you can act accordingly. So if you are in relationship with someone who's not valuing you, or don't respect you, or don't celebrate you, because that's a big one too. There's so many people, when strangers celebrate you more than those who love you. And a lot of times it's not personal, it is what it is. But in the same token, those who go out of their way to celebrate you, and it's genuine. It's not from a place of, well, I'm gonna celebrate you because everyone else is celebrating you. No, I want you to be that diehard fan in my life, and I'm gonna be that diehard fan for you as well. And everybody display that in a different way, but you would know that, one, because if you have a relationship with that person, you would know how they express, and two, you would know what feeling you're getting from that, if it's something genuine or if it's just something that someone is saying because they're joining the bandwagon. But it's so important for us to know that moving forward in our lives, in our businesses, in our careers, that who has direct access to you in your life, and act accordingly. It's time to do those assessments and realize who really need VIP in my life. Who am I going to go out my way to communicate with, or to check up on, because it's a reciprocated thing, and I really do care and value this person. So if not, they need to have those nosebleed seats in the back. So as you take inventory going forward, and as you begin to evaluate your life and your relationships, really know who gets those important VIP seats.